Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Everybody, HTG Doug here, and today we're checking out the timed event in Destiny called the Queen's Wrath, and this is available from today, September 23rd, until October 6th, and it's a little interesting, a little kind of boring and upsetting, but so once you go to the tower, you'll notice almost immediately that the big door that is normally closed behind the bounty board is actually now open, so you can go in there and look around. And there is a ghost in there, which I will show you the location for, because honestly I can't go in there and not get the ghost. I had to get it, so we're gonna go back there and get it. But you're gonna see the Queen's messenger. I forget what the actual name of the guy is, but we're going to go and talk and see what they have to offer for us. There's a ghost right there on the corner there, and there we go. So it's the Queen's emissary. That's what it is. And he has a couple different things, or she. And we just got some shaders. She got some emblems, which are actually kind of cool. I kind of want that one on the right, and actually kind of want both of them. The weapons aren't all that great, but I mean, it's whatever. It's so far at the beginning we were kind of upset. We were like, well, is that it? Like, that's not all that great stuff. Like, it doesn't refresh or anything. Like, the weapons aren't all that great. So hopefully there's more to this. And there kind of is. There kind of isn't. Well, there is definitely more, but it's nothing really all that spectacular. But it is good for a couple of reasons, and I will explain to that very shortly. But so when you go to the bounty board, you see a ton of people over here. There's a couple new bounties you can do, and feed 20 guardians with headshots, hand cannons with headshots, 200 ether drops from enemies, etc., etc., etc. So I'm gonna have to get rid of a few things, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to dismantle these or abandon them that were just about done. But I'm gonna grab a few. I'm gonna grab the one for the 200 drops of fallen enemies on any planet. And I'm going to grab the mission-specific one, so defeat Rixus. And I think I grabbed the other one for the Winter's Scourge as well. And so basically what you're going to do is you have to complete the mission that enemy is in. And then once you beat it, you unlock like a special, harder mission. So it's a level 24 story mission. You're like, oh, level 24, we're level 28. It's like, we can do this easily. Well, no, it's not as easy as you might think. It's still pretty easy, but it's not at the same time. So I know I skipped right to the orbit, and I went over and grabbed the mission. So I apologize for doing that rather quickly. But we decided to do this in level 3 just because we weren't sure if we had to do it on a higher level or a lower level, or if it mattered at all. So, and it turns out it doesn't. So I actually went completely the wrong way, like twice. So I apologize for that. I actually have to go over here to the left. But I had this sped up because this is basically just the regular story mission. There's nothing special about it. You just have to go through, kill everything, blah, 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 beat the mission, and you're done. So, like I said, you have to beat this mission, and then it'll open up a special, harder story version, which is level 24. But it's very hard, kind of like the Nightfall Strike. It has a very hard difficulty rating. And it is kind of hard. You die in almost one hit. Like, from a lot of the enemies have like shields, and it really depends on what the modifiers are. Like, our first modifier was like everybody has like a shield and stuff, and it was just absolutely insane. Whereas the second mission we did had one where it had the juggler one where you don't get ammo for the weapon you're holding. So it just kind of varies, but you'll see in a second what we get. This mission's almost over. It's not a very long one, and once you know what to do, it's pretty simple. So the way where you find the Queen's Wrath special mission is when you go to the orbit and you click on the set destination. On the left, you have the 4 different options, like one for Crucible, one for the Daily Heroic, one for the Weekly Heroic, and then the Nightfall Strike. Well, right above that, you may have noticed already that there's a little icon for the Queen's Wrath mission. And you basically just click on it, and then you play the mission with 1 to 5 people, or 3 people, not 5 people, 3 people, and you just play through the mission, and then once you're done, you get some stuff. I'm not going to spoil what you get just yet, but you'll see we got one of the bounties done for the Archon Slayer, so we have to go turn that in real quick, and once we do that, then we're going to move on to the mission. But I just wanted to leave this in so you guys can see that you do have to do this before you can actually get the special mission. You cannot like skip this. You have to do it. It doesn't take long, luckily, but it's still kind of a pain. But while that's going on, I'd like to give a special shout out to Zuperloop, not Super Looper, Zuperloop, and Avenge Gods for helping me play through this and try to figure out what this Queen's Wrath is all about. And Avenge is always down to help anybody with raids. As long as you're not like as long as you're around level 26, he's perfectly happy to do that for you. So if you want to send him an invite, same thing with Zuperloop. He's always trying to do raids and try to get some stuff and get some stuff done. So very nice guys, more than welcome to help you guys out. So send him all invites, tell him we sent you. don't send them blank friend requests. Just tell them like, hey, look, we watched the video. You want to help me with Destiny? Very simple, quick message in the message of the message, and that would be great respect to us, and it would make us help you out a little more, or want to help you out more. So please do that for us. We appreciate it. And yeah, so we're gonna go turn in this bounty real quick now that I got my postmaster item that I somehow missed, and I'm gonna turn in the 2 bounties. The one I completed for 9,000 experience, and the one we completed for actually doing the Queen's Wrath bounty. And I'm gonna grab another one instead, and I believe I grabbed the. I grabbed the headshot one. Okay. Actually, a lot harder to do when you're trying to actually do the missions for the bounties. If you just go to Earth and farm it, it's very simple. But all right, so we're just gonna look over here again one last time to make sure nothing's changed. See if we, what we got. And it looks like we didn't get anything, and our rank went up only 100. So we're gonna have to do a lot more to get that rank to rank 1 or 2 or 3. So all right, let's go head over to the mission, and we'll show you guys what that's all about. But I'm gonna give you a quick look. There it is. You have the Queen's orders now in your mission rewards, or whatever you want to call it. And so now we are going to go take care of that, and you have to have that for the mission to pop up. If you don't have that, you don't have a mission to do. So pretty simple. All right, so we got one more bounty I can pick up, and I'm going to pick up the hand cannon one. And when I picked it up, I did not actually realize that it is for Guardians. And I'm going to show you one last time where the mission rewards is, where the Queen's orders are. And each time you turn in a Queen's Reef Bounty, then you get a mission reward to do, one of the special missions. All right, so here we go. We're going to head over and check out that mission and see what's all the fuss about. At this point, we didn't know that it was very hard at level 24. So this is all new to us, and so now ready to go. So you hit destination on the left. You'll see in the top left there, it's the Queen's Wrath kill order, and you have a level 24 story challenge. And it has the epic, which is heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies. So we're going to look at that one last time, because I'm like, wait a second, this is level 24 and it's very hard? All right then. But yeah, we're going to do it, and we do complete it on the first try. We do die a little bit because we were not expecting it to be that ridiculous, but we do make it through, so it's okay. I'm just checking I'm like, if this is very hard, I want to make sure everything's the way I want it. I do have everything set up right. I have my legendary auto rifle, I got my exotic shotgun, and my legendary machine gun, and I have all my legendary and exotic armor as well. So I'm all set, I'm all good to go. And all right, so here we go. So it's the exact same mission as the bounty we just did, or the mission we did to set up the bounty. So I'm not sure. I think it's random, but I'm not 100% sure on that, because we've done 2 other ones after this one, and it was never the same mission. So I don't know if it's just random or if it just happened to get that way for us or what, but it did. So you have to watch us play it again. So if you didn't enjoy it the first time, then I'm sorry. I feel bad for you guys, and we all just ran into that wall right there. So let's go the other way. And I ran into the doorway as well. Good for me. All right, so these guys are all still level 2. We don't see any level 24 guys until we actually get to the final boss. So luckily, this is a very easy first mission for us to do, because we're trying to adjust to this new story challenge. And I think it was a very good first story mission to have. And I walk into the wall again. I don't know what it is. Oh, I got to invite a friend request from Shelby Cobra. I have not accepted that yet as of this recording. I will admit it. I completely forgot. Just been busy doing Disney Infinity videos and Destiny videos, and it's just been busy. I will accept it though. I accept all friend requests until you annoy me, then I block you. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Just don't annoy me, and I won't block you. So there you go. But there we go. So here we go. We're in the final boss area, and you see the level 24 now, and you see all the shanks have shields, which is a real pain. And I get instantly like dropped just from out of nowhere. And luckily I got 2 really good guys who actually know how to play this game. So and now I'm like, all right, let's sit back here and try to pick a few of these guys off. And see, Zuper gets like instantly downed as well, because all of us are like, wow, this is ridiculous. Like, we did not expect this. We can do the daily heroic on 28, but we die instantly on the level 24 one. So now the kind of thing is, like, usually the enemies are harder than the actual final boss, and you'll see we absolutely demolished him. Like 2 rockets and a heavy machine gun clip, and then that guy was gone. But a shank takes like a whole clip, and it's I don't get it, I don't understand it. But so we all get Queen's Guard plates for the Titans, and then we get Zuper gets a Queen's vest for the Hunter class, and we'll look at it in a second. It doesn't show it to us until we actually get to the final menu screen. Honestly, it's a little bit of a letdown. It's not all that great. It's worse than the raid gear, and it's worse than the exotic armor. So, in my book, it's just going to get demolished for parts. And like I said, we've done 2 other missions as well, and I got the exact same thing all 3 times. So I literally have 3 of those guard plates. And I actually demolished all 3 of them, and I ended up getting like 8 Ascendant shards, I think. So it was good for me. It doesn't take that long to beat the mission, so in all honesty, it's a great way to farm materials, and I think that's what most people are going to end up using this for, because, I mean, the armor's not really all that great, and Avenge did get a legendary helmet, like the Queen's helm or whatever, but it was still worse than the raid gear he had, or was worse than the one he had on at the time. So none of us have actually gotten one that's actually good, and you'll see there the defense is less, and it's just... Yeah, I mean, I'm sure for people who are trying to beat the raid, this is going to be great. But for anybody who's higher than like 26, 27, it's going to end up just being demolished for parts or materials. So hopefully you guys found this useful. Hopefully you guys are now understand what the Queen's Wrath is, not Wraith, Wrath. And hopefully you guys will start doing these and try to get some materials and some good stuff out of it. So as always, make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, like and subscribe to us on YouTube, and comment below if you like this or if you want to see anything else Destiny or anything else gaming-wise. And follow us on Instagram and Twitch and Google+, and check out our HappyThumbsGaming.com website. And I will see you guys very, very soon.